guys, welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. This week's video is a collab with Jess from Jess and the Boys. Like me, she does What's for Dinners every Sunday. Please go over and show her some love. Her video will be linked in the description and up in the cards. Tonight is Friday, and for dinner I'm making this garlic tomato mozzarella chicken that Kristen Sepp shared a few weeks back. Okay, so to start out, we've got 4 chicken breasts. It's actually 2 chicken breasts that I cut in half lengthwise to make into 4 chicken breasts, and that is marinated in olive oil, and I didn't have white wine vinegar, so a substitute is rice vinegar. So it's got that, minced garlic, red pepper flakes, Italian seasoning, and salt and pepper, and that's been marinating for about an hour. And now I'm going to take my grape tomatoes, cut them in half, and we're going to add those to a 9x13 pan with some melted butter, some balsamic vinegar, some honey, minced garlic, basil. It called for fresh basil, but I just got basil leaves and some onion powder. And then we're going to add the chicken to that and bake it in the oven. And at the end, we're going to top it with some mozzarella cheese. Okay, the chicken is done. I'm about to top it with some mozzarella cheese and then stick it back in the oven on broil until the cheese is nice and melted. Alright, and here is dinner done. We're just serving that with some of this Near East couscous, the roasted garlic and olive oil one. I thought that would be really good with it. If you didn't know, we love garlic here, so we got all of the garlic in our meal tonight. You could do, I was planning on doing some broccoli with this, but I didn't really feel like cutting broccoli tonight. So we're just keeping it easy with this. Lily has uncooked tomatoes over there, just fresh tomatoes, and then I gave her some of the cooked ones to try, and I cut up their chicken and mixed it with their couscous, and Elijah has salad. And that is our dinner for Friday. Hey guys, it's Saturday, and tonight for dinner we are having enchiladas. I just used the recipe that's on the Old El Paso red enchilada sauce. It's quick and easy. You just need 1 pound of ground beef, 2 cans of this enchilada sauce, a cup and a half of shredded cheese, and then flour tortillas. So it's super easy. So I'm gonna brown up 1 pound of this ground beef. Then we mix in some of the enchilada sauce and cheese. You fill your tortillas and you put them in a pan and bake them at 375. I'm going to use this queso fresco, but I'm also going to use some cheddar. And I think I'm going to make a couple just plain cheese enchiladas because Andy requested that. And then we're going to have some refried beans on the side. All right, dinner is done. We've got the beef ones over here and a couple of cheese ones. Andy specifically requested some just cheese, so those are pretty much just for him. Got our beans. I mixed some cheese in there and some sour cream. This is Lily's plate, Elijah's plate, and my plate. And if you've never tried the enchilada recipe on the back of the can, make sure you try it. It's super good and super easy. And that is dinner for Saturday.
Bye, guys.
Hey guys, it's Sunday, and tonight for dinner I am trying a recipe from this cookbook I checked out from the library. This is one pot chicken bacon pesto pasta, and it's from the Tasty Latest and Greatest cookbook. I did find it online, the recipe, and they have a video of it, so I will leave that link down below. But we just need, it calls for 2 small onions. I'm gonna do 1 small onion, some garlic, salt, pepper. It says 2 boneless skinless breasts cut up, and I just did 1 really large one, and then it's seasoned with the salt and pepper. We're going to use 6 slices of bacon, and we're going to cook that first. And then some pesto sauce that calls for 1/2 cup. I have a little bit less than that. Some milk, a whole box of fettuccine, some minced garlic, Parmesan cheese, and some spinach. To start off, I'm cutting up the 6 slices of bacon. I like to use scissors just because it makes it really easy. Then we're going to cook the bacon until it's crispy. Next, we're going to add in the chicken till it's cooked through. Then remove the chicken from the pan. Now we're going to add in the onion and garlic. Once the onion is cooked, add in the spinach and cook it till it wilts. Then we're going to add in the milk and bring to a boil. And once the milk is boiling, you can add your noodles, cover, and cook for 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. Once the noodles are done, we're going to add in the pesto, chicken, and Parmesan, and it's ready to eat. Here is the pasta done. I tasted it. It tastes delicious. I didn't do the full amount of pesto sauce or spinach just because I know my family doesn't like things to be too spinachy or pesto-y. So I only did about 1/4 cup of spinach and like 1/4 cup of pesto and about half of the spinach. So there it is. And here are our bowls, and we're just keeping it simple tonight with that 1 pot meal. And that is dinner for Sunday. Tonight is Monday, and we're having chicken cheesesteaks for dinner. I've shared this before, and it's really easy. I just cook my thinly sliced pepper and onion in a little butter and olive oil till they're done to our liking. And then I add in my thinly sliced chicken breast and cook it till it's done. I season the chicken breast with salt and pepper. And then once all that's done, I just top it with some cheese. Here is Andy and I's chicken cheesesteak dinner. He's putting his tots and french fries on his plate. I just used the last of some crispy round, what are they called? Is that what they're called? You always make fun of me when I call them tater tots. You're like, they're not tater tots.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're crispy rounds.
Yeah, I used the last of those. So there's some of those, and then the seasoned crispy fries that we like. And then our Philly cheesesteaks, or Philly cheesesteaks things. Yeah. That's what's for dinner for Monday. Hey guys, it is Tuesday, and tonight for dinner we're going to be having ham steaks and hash brown casserole and probably green beans. But I thought I would show you guys how I make my hash brown casserole. It's basically just a Cracker Barrel copycat recipe, but it's actually from my stepdad. There's his picture like a long time ago down there. It's in a little family recipe book, and so it's called Wesley's Hash Brown Casserole. But it's 2 cups of cheddar cheese, 1 can cream of chicken soup, 1 cup sour cream, 1 cup chopped onion, 1/4 cup melted butter, salt and pepper, and then 32 ounces of frozen hash browns that have been thawed. And then what we're going to do is mix everything together except for the hash browns, and then add the hash browns in a little bit at a time. It makes it easier to get everything incorporated. And then we're going to add it to our greased 9x13 pan and bake for about an hour till it's all nice and bubbly and delicious. So I'm going to show you how we put it together. And because we really like cheese, I'm going to add a little bit of cheese to the top. Okay, this is the done hash brown casserole, cooked for right at an hour. And this is about the closest we get to having breakfast for dinner. I have 2 over medium eggs, so they're just a touch runny on the inside because I like to mix that with my hash brown casserole. Me and the kids are splitting a ham steak. I have another one to make for later when Andy gets home, and then I really wanted some sliced tomatoes, so I've got 2 slices with some salt and pepper. Lily asked for some tomato as well, so hers pretty much looks the same. And then Elijah wanted green beans because that's what I was making for Andy, because Andy will just eat ham, hash brown casserole, and green beans. But yeah, that is our dinner for Tuesday.
Bye! Bye! Bye!
Okay, so here is the finished product of the shrimp scampi with fettuccine noodles that you just saw me make. So I have that, and with some broccoli that I roasted in the air fryer. And this is the recipe. It's supposed to be a Red Lobster shrimp scampi copycat. I do not think that is accurate. Some people said it in the comments on this thing. I think that it's a little too lemony. It doesn't really taste like Red Lobster, I don't think. But if you have a good shrimp scampi recipe, let me know in the comments down below. That is our dinner for Wednesday. Hey guys, it's Thursday, and tonight for dinner we are having grilled cheese and tomato soup. But tonight I am trying something new and making tomato soup from scratch. One of you, your name was Donna, sent me the recipe, so I'm going to share that with you guys today. It seems pretty easy. Over here I already have 4 cups of milk in this pot on medium that I'm gonna heat up, and then everything else needs to be put in a blender or food processor. My food processor is kind of small, so I think I'm gonna have to do this like in 2 separate batches. We need 3 cans of diced tomatoes drained, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 medium onion cut into 8 pieces, some salt, pepper, sugar, flour, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 celery stalk cut up, and some garlic. And basically we're going to take all of this and mix it together in the food processor, and then dump it in there and heat it up until it's a good consistency. It says until it's as thick as you'd like, and then we're going to make some grilled cheese to go in it. Okay, so we just finished our tomato soup and grilled cheese, and I just want to say thank you to Donna for sending me that recipe, but we don't like it. I don't know if it's my fault. Like, I think it's mostly a texture issue. I don't know if it's because of my food processor. It said to blend it until smooth, but I blended it for a really long time and it would not get smooth. I'm gonna try to show you guys. I don't know if you can tell how it's like, do you see that texture? It's got a weird texture. The flavor is pretty good. It's not as tomato-y as I feel like I would like, but I feel like I would still like it if it didn't have this weird texture. And the kids absolutely hated it, so they had something else with their grilled cheese, just like some Chef Boyardee with it. Yeah. So I don't think it's bad. It wasn't my favorite, and I think that's mostly because of the texture, and I'm really big on texture. But that is it for this week's What's for Dinner. Don't forget, this was a collab with Jess over at Jess and the Boys, so make sure you go over there and check out her channel. I will leave it linked down below and up in the cards. And if you came over here from Jess's channel, I hope that you'll subscribe and stick around to see my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!